Last year, my wife and 5-year-old daughter were killed by a drunk driver. After that, I had a mental breakdown and basically just gave up. I became homeless and I was sleeping outside, and I came to the Union Gospel Mission every once in a while for food and things to eat.
I got into a marriage that was very abusive. I had lost my self-esteem, my spirit had got broke, and I just went on a downhill spiral. It's just me and drugs.
All this pain, I wonder if I'll ever find my way. I wonder if my life could really change at all.
The woman that birthed me was a crackhead, shot up heroin, did everything under the sun. So when she left for work one day and I just went in her room for something and I found pills and I took it, and I felt really weird. But she came home about 20 minutes later and started wailing on me, and I didn't feel it the way I normally did. And that was pretty much the start.
My dad just had left my family and having a lot of family problems at home, and I was just out going to parties a lot and just up to no good. I just felt broken and lonely, and I didn't feel the love that I needed.
All this earth, could all that is lost ever be found? Could a garden come up from this ground at all?
I was sleeping underneath a viaduct and I was kicked in the face and mugged, and the next morning I woke up and I was in a pool of blood, and they took me to Harbor Free Hospital. I had a social worker come up to me after I was stitched up and said, "Where would you like to go?" And I told him immediately, Union Gospel Mission.
Either you find a bench or you find an empty car to sleep in. I've had to go at times when I didn't have enough money and eat garbage out of the garbage cans. It was as low as I could go, and I asked God to just take me away from that.
When I was 15, I got into the drug game, like selling and using, got heavily into gangs. And so I came home, and the woman that birthed me, she was mad she wasn't getting money or drugs. She came at me with a knife and kind of swung it here, and I put my arm up like this, and it went to the scar right here, and then went upstairs, grabbed a .22, and stood at the top of the stairs and just pointed down. I just left. I was on the street.
I remember going to this party, and at the time I was dating one of the guys that were gang affiliated, and at the party I basically got jumped. I think after that it was just like rock bottom. Like, I was more hurt inside than outside. It was just like, why am I doing this?
You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of the dust.
And this grieving process is a long process. I was pretty much lost in my own world, pretty much confused, and I had nothing to offer. But Union Gospel Mission has got so much hope.
All around, hope is springing up from this old ground. Out of chaos, life is being found in you.
In February, I came to Hope Place, and I remember the first meal that I had here. It was dinner, and it was nice, and it was warm, and you had dessert. It felt good. It's the most God-sent place that I've ever been to.
When I got here, I didn't know what to feel. Didn't know what a drug program or a treatment program was, and that's when things started to turn around for me.
Oh, you make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of the dust.
But I came in and they kind of helped me get more involved within like the programs to keep me more busy instead of having such an open week. I was learning who Jesus was and why we should have a relationship with him. It encouraged me to kind of become a new person. It was just like, what I needed for like my heart.
You know, hey, I'm 50 years old. I got a lot of time left. You know, I got things to do, people to see, and places to go, and just get on with life. But this place has got a lot of hope.
I have a bed to sleep in. I have food to eat. I have classes to go to. And Hope Place is a place of hope, of genuine hope. If you lose sight of everything else in the world, once you walk through these doors, everything changes.
Since being here and, you know, just going through, progressing, changes, you know, all that past just doesn't matter anymore.
A lot of good things have happened since I've decided to make positive changes in my life. I applied for the scholarship, and it was like 1,000 students to apply. And I was just like, there's no way I'm going to get this at all. And so the time comes, and I got it. And it was just such a blessing. I was like, oh my goodness.
You make me new. You are making me new.
No, I would never think I would make it to college. I'm leaving home, but I'm starting a new chapter.
Making me new.
I am new.
I've been made new again.
I'm new. Yeah, I'm new.